Hello, everybody. Hi, Jan. How you doing today, BB?
I mean, I'm doing great. Ish. I'm better than I was. And now we get to see some cool new stuff. So
Yeah.
I am even better.
Yeah, Jan. Big day today.
Big day.
The first look, I mean, except for the trailer, obviously, and all the pictures that you've shared already, of all the new stuff that's gonna be in the new DLC part. I always say plazas and promenades, but that's yeah, plazas and promenades.
It's Plazas and Promenades.
But yes, today we're going to talk about all of the paid stuff that we're going to have in the DLC, and I have a long, very long list. So let's start. Let's start by looking at one of probably the biggest part, like physically biggest part of the update, which is all of the new pedestrian streets. So there's a completely new tab in your roads menu that's called Pedestrian Area, and it contains so much stuff. Just so many new things. Tell me about these paths a little, Jan.
So our brand new pedestrian areas, you get them in the various sizes that you're used to. And they are what they sound like. They are pedestrian focused. So no cars there.
No.
With the exception of emergency services.
So there's 3 vastly different types of roads. There are sandstone, bluestone, and cobblestone. They're all basically the same.
Yeah. So
roads?
every road that has been created and added into the game has 3 variations.
There's 10. Yeah.
So yeah, there's 10 new roads across 3 different texture types.
Yeah.
So they do all kind of intermingle.
Yeah.
So you can use them obviously in various ways.
Yeah.
My favorite is still the cobblestone. I'm a very big cobblestone fan.
I agree. So this is the sandstone, this white light stone texture.
Like big tiles.
This one
This
is
is
also
granite.
very modern. This bluestone one. I like this one.
Bluestone, yeah.
This might be my favorite.
I will always love cobbles.
I know.
I don't know why, but there's just
I understand. It makes sense.
it's just, I think it's also
they look great.
because we love, we grew up in cities that have a lot of cobbled roads.
Yeah.
So there's always a little bit something special about them.
I mean, you gotta love this little like ruffly texture.
Yeah.
It looks good. But yeah, so every version of every sandstone type road, I don't know what to call them. Every different look of them, they all have 10 different variants. 5 of the small and 5 of the big. So these are the small ones. They all have a grass side version, very much like normal roads would. There's a median, which kind of looks cool because it like has paths in between on every segment.
Yep. And with our previous patch, you can change the trees on it.
That's very true. And then there's also the tree line that we've seen before in with normal streets. So if you go in here, let's do like one of, I don't know, maybe we're God, I've got custom stuff in here. Let's see. Maybe we want to do like one of the there. Wrong tab, Madeline. Let's do like a palm, and you can do like palm trees on your pedestrian streets, or maybe like a nice purpley. What is this one called again? Jacaranda.
Yeah.
Probably not.
And
with
this
that.
is already available from our previous patch.
Yeah. The trees.
So in case you didn't know, can't do that.
The trees are lovely, and you can have all of them now. You probably already do, actually. But there is a street that has dedicated driving lanes. And those are bus roads. So you can have
We
bus
don't have
roads.
lots of bus roads.
So they are purely for, I think, buses, garbage trucks, and emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
So you can they'll still use, even if you have a bus road, you can still, like, you won't have to like think about, oh, this house needs, garbage. I can't have the. It'll still be fine. Might also have taxis if you have after dark. If we want there to be no traffic, because that is a thing, you might not want to have, giant trucks delivering goods to your commercial buildings on your pedestrian street. You can place.
You need to zone it.
No, I need to place this on a normal road. This is a pedestrian path. So we'll place these out here. So we've got 3 small ones. We've got a service point, a tiny little one. Then we have the large service point. So this is where cargo and garbage gets picked up. If you have a small area, you might only need this. But if you make like a gargantuan one, which we did test a little bit, or at least I did off stream, where I made like almost the entire city a pedestrian area, because you can place like multiple large cargo centers because you'll need it. Yep. They only have 10 trucks each to deliver goods in your district. You can have like multiple of these like in a certain area, and then you can have like your entire downtown be like a pedestrian area, and you won't need to have cargo or garbage trucks clogging up that space, and you can use it up for that.
Yep.
Then we have more specific ones. So this is only for cargo. These are both. So there's a mixie. So
like if you're good on garbage, but you still need more cargo deliveries, then you can also just use the cargo ones.
Yep.
Specifically, which is probably something that will happen.
Yeah. And you can also make your industrial area truck free by making it a pedestrian area and using this, which is insane. So let's expand this little area. So this area works exactly the same as campus. It works the same as park life
and industry.
And industries. So, and they can't overlap. So if you have an industry area made with industries DLC, like that district, they can't overlap. So those areas can't be cargo free. But if you have just a normal zoned industry, then that works fine. But all right. Okay, I'm gonna zone like all of this. Maybe even, you know what? All of it. Even the train station. You're all coming with me.
She's gone crazy.
I mean, who knows how much of this we're gonna use?
If you start a pedestrian road inside of a pedestrian area, and then pull it outside of it, it will extend that area.
Yes. Oh gosh, where does the area end? Where did I end it? Like, oh yeah, here. Okay. So if there's a toggle here, which is great. So you can toggle that on and off.
Yep.
But if I were to and then go back into here. I mean, that's actually kind of hard to see. But you can see that there's like a tiny little... Shit, we gotta make more. We gotta make more pedestrian. There we go. This will be more obvious, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it expands within the zonable box squares.
And then you can remove it, obviously. Let's look at the district-specific policies. So already the speed in the area is... I think 20 kilometers an hour, which before the lowest speed was 30 on any road. But so the pedestrian streets are 20, so like much slower.
But if you have regular streets, you can now enable this policy.
Exactly.
If you have regular streets within the pedestrian areas, you can activate this, and then all the cars in those streets will be only going 20.
Exactly. We can ban sugar, which I've always loved the sort of quirky policies, sort of like the recreational smoking one. It's like, increases lifespan, but makes them angry.
Yeah, this one increases lifespan and makes you want to steal Mars bars.
Yeah. They're so cute. They're so dumb. It's so adorable. I love it so much. Gosh, what's the name for them? There's like a term. A busker.
Buskers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can allow buskers to stand around on street corners. Mouse, stop it. So yeah, increases happiness of commercial zones because it draws people, but it will increase noise pollution because they be loud and they've got their own speakers, and if you have one on every corner, it's gonna be loud. You wouldn't want to live near one of those buildings, so use it if you will.
That is true.
And then this one is, I think, the most important one, because the automatic implementation of the don't allow trucks in this area isn't a thing. You do have to go into your policies and click the button, which is a thing that I forgot, and then I got real confused, and I was like, why are there trucks everywhere? I don't understand. You gotta enable the policy. Tip.
But only if you're not using pedestrian roads.
Correct.
There are new road connections, so when you connect a pedestrian road to a regular road, not in this case.
Yeah, I have to make a new connection somewhere. Maybe we upgrade this long stretch here.
So they do lovingly connect. With
the timing! The timing, Jan! Did you see that? Did you see that, chat? That was insane! Okay, wait, you're gonna have to look at it again. You get to look at it again. Oh!
No, they pull up.
They pull up and they give a little pause.
Oh!
So this is the elementary school. Sorry, the budget before was a little. It's 800 students for the elementary school, and like you can see that there's like playgrounds on here. So these will work great in like high density areas. They'll fit right in. They'll fit right in. But yes, and then this is the high school. No playgrounds, but a lot of really great like hangout areas. I mean, wouldn't you want to eat lunch on the top floor on a balcony, like overlooking your city? Come on.
Funny story. My high school had a balcony like that.
Hey, okay, all right.
Every lunch. Every single lunch.
Yeah, and this one has 2,500 students in it. So these are big buildings. This is the massive university. Probably my favorite looking thing. And probably like the whole, I can't get enough of this mural. Like on the wall.
I was about to say.
Lovely. Carries 10,000 students. What is the normal one? The vanilla one carries 5?
No idea.
I think it's like 5K. Let me plop it just to check, because I think it's 5,000. Yeah. Oh, okay. 4.5K. But yeah. A lot of distance learning to fit 10K in here, but 10K nonetheless. This one has spots for 500 patients, whilst this one has 800. So a big increase. I think it's also 10 ambulances and 8 ambulances. So an increase across the board. I also think it has much a bigger, what is it called? Reach. Like it covers. Yeah. It gives more happiness to a wider area. Which is actually a common misconception. You do not need to have your entire city covered with green to have like coverage. That just means it's positive influence on like land value and happiness. It doesn't mean if your streets aren't green, they're not going to get an ambulance. Yes, let's put down a couple of these new high capacity fire stations. Holy shit. Okay, one here for sure. Near this danger
right next
area.
to a raging fire.
I felt it was very appropriate. So, well, this one we also got to do let's do the mini. No, let's do the large. So this is the high capacity fire station. It has 2 more fire trucks than normal, and it has a bigger coverage. But it also looks, very fancy and, sleek and very modern. But yeah, no, we're literally in hell right now. Don't mind me. This is fine. Do the face jam.
Fine. This is fine.
So we do have this underground metro station, but you know what? This area, it's getting revitalized. Let's upgrade it. Kill it! Ah!
We need to.
Let's see, I might have to. I'm just gonna.
A brand new design.
Brand new design. Let's see. Metro. No, that's tram. Here we go. All right, so we do have 3 new stations, right?
3 new metro stations.
3 new metro stations.
One above ground and 2 below ground.
Oh yeah, I did need to move that. All right, so let's place this. So all of these are, I think they're classed as high capacity. No, just parallel.
Just
all right.
Labeled parallel.
So this is.
But you have kind of 2 parallel tracks, so you can kind of use them as a transfer station between 2 kind of metro lines.
Yep. Or have 2 parallel lines for some reason throughout your whole city. I don't know. I don't know your life.
We can't tell you what to do.
I mean, We can try, but you won't listen. So yeah, this is the small one. The good thing about it is that it takes up. Look how small of an area it takes up. You could squeeze this between two big buildings, and it wouldn't complain. So the normal metro station, the OG metro station, I guess, has like a 4x4, but this one you could. Sorry, yes, obviously. But this one is 1x3.
It's a 1x3, so it's a lot.
It's a lot skinnier. But then there is also the large. I'm just gonna plop it right here just so we can look at it. It doesn't live here though in the future.
Yeah. The large one is your T section. With the line above and the line below. So you can also get that covered now, which isn't something we offered before.
Exactly right.
And for those of you that enjoy Metro above ground, you've got above ground Metro.
Yeah. Okay, you want to look at the station? Yes. It looks, if you have airports, it's very it's similar. These would work so well together visually. Actually, let's smack them both next to each other so we can admire. Where'd it go? Oh, it obviously is in the airport category. Hold up.
It's the transport, public transport. This one.
Oh, and I need to make an airport area. I will just hold it here. You see it, right?
They are similar, but not similar. I mean...
I tried my
You
best.
tried. We do have a brand new, wonderful, compact bus station.
Yes. All right, let me find it. So there's 4 stops under this very angular glass-covered roof, which is so nice.
Yes, this DLC will be on console.
Yes. Released at the same time.
Districts come with specializations,
We know
just
that.
like all of our districts.
Has been done.
There are 3 specializations for pedestrian districts, which is residential, commercial, and office.
Yeah.
But they all have a lovely new feature.
Oh yeah? What's the feature, Jan? Tell me all about it!
They are wall-to-wall specialization.
Okay, sorry. They're still building up, but let's admire them. So most of them have the same very modern feel.
Design. But it's variations on that modern theme that we've been seeing throughout.
Yeah, and they all will have the 4 different colors like most other growable buildings. They have slight color variation across the board.
Yeah, but they all work really well together, so I'm quite happy with it.
And they're all up and just super snug.
Super snug. Wall to wall.
Wall to
one would
wall,
say.
almost. Yeah. There should be how many? There are 48 different
48.
wall-to-wall buildings of each category. So there are 48 residential buildings, there are 48 commercial buildings, and there are 48 office. So these are all level 1. So when they update or when they level up, they'll be, they'll look
So
different.
overall, it's 100 and something. Over 100 new buildings.
Just growable ones. In the trailer
growable.
they said over 300 total.
There is over 300.
Yes,
total.
it's a big DLC. Let's rezone this to be office. Okay.
That's not
That's
office enough.
freaking commercial. God dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all high density-ish.
I would say they looked like if City Skylines had mixed residential, it would be, or mixed zoning, it's that sort of, a shop and then 3-floor sort of height of a building.
Yeah. It's kind of middle density.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the middle.
If there was a middle one, this would be middle.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen you can play for a while and not see every building, but these are.
Yeah.
This looks so cool. Look at all these patterns, dude.
They are beautiful.
All right, let's look at the new plazas while Jan goes and tries to stop hiccuping. All right. So it has a completely separate tab. Most of these plazas, well, let's not look at the props yet. Most of these plazas are plazas that go with the streets. So I'm gonna have to upgrade one of these bad boys to a thick to a chunker. There we go.
They do not have to be in the special zone. You can use them
No.
regularly anywhere. But if they are in the special zone, obviously, then they add the attractiveness to it.
Yes. Like if you're building a theme park in with the Park Life DLC, there is a. Let's open the little menu again. Where? Oh, wrong button. I'm hiding the name so that they won't get in the way, but it's getting a little annoying. Oh no, that's the district. Here we go, Dale Avenue. So it'll add to the the area focus area. So when you add pedestrian streets or plazas, this will level. All right, I'm gonna plop that one, maybe this one. This is another across the street one. All right, we don't have space for more.
Yeah. So one of the lovely new things is these plazas that go across. That kind of are on both sides.
Yeah, I can see this being like the statement piece in the downtown somewhere, right?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's just a big plaza leading up to a giant skyscraper. But so these are we have a kind of a covered and an uncovered version, or a covered version and a food truck version.
Yes.
Here's
the food trucks. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look at them.
Yeah. So these are new props as well.
Yeah.
So you kind of can also place those kind of anywhere.
There's open versions.
These are very adorable.
And they are donut trucks, just like low key ones.
Yeah.
They don't have the donut on top, but they got the donuts inside. Now wait.
Yeah.
Need to make space. I fit.
They come in various shapes and sizes. You can obviously mix and match. These over the street ones, you can definitely mix and match the ones with the little tower. Now, I love this one.
Why do you like it?
Because of the water feature.
Do you like it because it's got moving water on it, Jan?
Yes.
Do you like it because it's got fountains?
Because it's got fountains.
It's so cool.
I always like having fountains.
I just want to run through them. You know. I would do that. You know,
I
now
would
at
do
26.
that too.
Yeah. And then we have this one, which is very, flowers galore. Try to fit more
for
flowers
some
on that
reason,
park.
it reminds me of one of those like very small New York parks.
Oh yeah. I want to put like a fence around it, but like have the gates open.
Yeah. Kind of like a corner park type thing.
Yeah, and then this is the other one, which also feels pretty like foodie. I guess it's got.
Yeah, I think it's called the ice cream one.
Is this the ice cream one? Yeah, large ice cream stand plaza. So, oh my god, the camera moves so fast. So this is the new ice cream shop. Look at that.
Yeah. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, ice cream cones. All right, cool. Yeah, those are the plazas. I really want to look at I think there's so many things.
There is one, Maddie, that we didn't look at.
Which
It's
one?
the one right next to it.
Oh yeah, this one. Sorry, my bad. This is the fountain.
Yeah. Again, it's another kind of fountain plaza. Which I think would work really well as like a memorial.
It does seem a little memorially. Yeah, I can see how you can see that for sure. Okay, how much time do we have left? We got like maybe 10 minutes. Okay, Jan, let's look at the props. Because this, everybody.
Maddie.
Huh?
No.
No.
Props we can look at next week.
Next week. What do you want to look at today then?
We've got the unique buildings.
Oh my god. What does chat want to save for next week? Because there's so much more that we haven't looked at that's like not just these two things. Do you want to look at props and like decoration things, or do you want to look at the unique build? Do you want to look at memes? Nicole, you want to look at memes? I don't have any memes for you.
YouTube chat is leaning towards unique building.
Yeah, so it's Twitch chat. Twitch chat is also really leaning towards uniques. Fine, I guess we shall. So yeah, this is a building that has its own street built into it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a farmer's market type thing. Yeah. It's again one of my favorite buildings.
Yeah.
I really like the juxtaposition of the wood and the brick, and it's just I love it. And the little donut squirrel.
This is the most colorful one.
Yes.
So this is the museum. This is the Museum of Postmodern Art. Why was that hard to say? My gosh. Then we've got the Sunken Plaza Shopping Mall. Remember that these are all unique buildings, so they're not actual commercial buildings, but people will visit them to like because they're, you know, unique buildings and they provide happiness to your area.
Yep.
But this is supposed to look like a sunken mall, so we've got 2 underground tiers of levels. All of these really funky decals. Like, what is that?
You know what it reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of a Beatles album.
It does. Oh my god, it could totally be. Yeah.
No, Maddie. It's just you and me.
Oh, bearded Maddie and not bearded Maddie.
Yeah.
So we've got the commercial one right here. I mean, it looks a lot like the commercial buildings that we saw. God, I mean,
Again,
this is probably my favorite.
pattern.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite like decal. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It looks like sort of maybe like Moroccan, like it looks like mosaic. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of looks like that kind of Moroccan tile,
Yeah, it does.
but
it does.
in red.
But yeah, super bright colors. And then we got the residential one. Maybe this is like the community center, you know,
Yeah.
in your newly developed place. So maybe you've got like a pool or whatever. And then this massive, this big building is the office one. Chat, thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week with free stuff and more building. That'll be awesome. Okay, goodbye!